Hey boys and girls, it's Night Stalker here. Welcome along today to Augolia Siege. Now, this is the first day and I do have the sons of Fenrir, the Wolfy boys. I did spend a little bit of money on them, I confess. I wanted them right now, and I really wanted to play with them a whole lot more. This isn't the first time I've taken them out today. I think it might be the third, so I've been having a little bit of a tutu, a little bit of a play around with them, and they're actually not too bad, man. The reason that I didn't like them originally is that they felt a bit like paper, but that was in very small games when we were testing on the PTR server, and what I found is that they do some really good damage, and they are lethal to heroes. If you get them cornered in these guys, they'll absolutely chop them to bits. Their weakness, of course, as everyone probably knows by now, is that they're made of gasoline-soaked rags, paper, and sticky tape. So one spark and they all go up in flames. But as long as you're working with your team, you know, don't go in by yourself, you should be fine. And we'll try and get some good use out of them today to show you what they're a little bit capable of. These ones are... what are we going to do? Hang on. Oh, I've taken them first. All right, no worries. Go push a ram, guys. Let's see what you're capable of. And... yeah, so I think at this stage, their top line, I've been messing around with both. We're just going to make sure that when we use them, that we don't send them in alone. They are quite resistant to ranged, which is why I'm not particularly worried about sending them in on the ram there. I wish I could hit this guy. Stop moving. Look at him, he's dodging all over the place. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, the old tedious siege battle. Oh, I can't hit a thing today. I love it. Do you guys have games like this? But anyway, what I really wanted to say is that tell me about your own experiences of the Sons of Fenrir, or the Fenrir Wolf Brothers, or whatever you want to call them. The Wolfy boys who run on all fours. Get down into the comment section here. Tell me, do you think top line's better, or do you think bottom line's better? I really want to know your thoughts. I'm sort of leaning towards the bottom line at the moment might be better because it has the bleed for their attacks when they go into their number 2 ability, whatever you call it on your server. And the top line it looks okay. It's more of a cooldown for that same ability. But the bottom line final ability looks a bit naff, a little bit rubbish to me. It gives you a cooldown of your movement skill when you're already in combat. And it does give you a bit of ranged resistance, which can help sometimes, I guess. You know, you do get shot up, especially if you jump into the front of the team and you're jumping over shield walls and stuff. But I'm not convinced, right? So tell me what your thoughts are. I really want to know. Let's get like a little knowledge base going. Just have to try and knock this wall down. Somebody's going to do it. Might as well be me. Out of ammo. Yeah, better finish the job. It's all about being a team player, right? You know, everybody on the team wins or everybody on the team loses. Your score doesn't matter. It really doesn't. This is fun, I guess. I'm getting a little sick of this, to be perfectly honest, but it's almost dead. Thanks for watching this far into the siege duel. Alright, so we need a plan. What are the team doing? Still on the baseline, really. My co-player here, Kateful, she doesn't want to talk on Discord, and that's fine, no problem. That means I can talk to you as we're playing. If you're watching this, Kateful, hello. That's you over there, the green dot on the screen. So what are we going to do? I mean, it's always nice to get B, because if you capture the B point, generally you get the A1 for free from the back. Look how fast these guys are when you hit that number 3 button. They keep up with you at full gallop. You know, and when you slow down, they even catch up. So let's go see what's going up the siege tower here. The plan being, of course, is we want to try and entice some of our team to come and join us, and we can't do that if there's nobody up here. Ooh. It doesn't look like our team are interested. I'll ask them, I guess. There's only 2 of us over here and nobody's joining us. Nah, no point. I'm just going to get killed if I stay here. Plus I can see our team's decided they're going to make a push on A. So let's go and help the team out here. Now these guys are super squishy, so if you're going to go and nosy around in the doorways and things here, you've got to leave them at the back. They cannot be frontline warriors or they will not last at all. What we got here? Nadachi, dual blades. The dual blades might want to jump out and get me, which will be the end of him if he does. We'll charge into him. So, you know, if he jumps on me, I'm not too worried. What's our team doing? Nope. We've got some shields. I like shields. Shields are good. I'm going to take opportunity for this. There's some gunners in there I want to go and kill, depending on what's lying around. There's some bows, but looks like we're on a free kill buzz. Let's get these guys. Chop them into little pieces. So the longsword, hey, nice buffs, right? Its main ability got a 10% damage bonus, but we don't get the slow anymore. Alright, this is getting a bit hairy. Watch what we're going to do with the wolves now. They're going to bring their shields and stuff in, shields and pikes. Watch this. Oh, just mow through them. And we're going to put our number 2 ability on and watch them just absolutely hammer everything. We'll try and catch this hero. What's going to happen? Look how quickly they evaporate them. Can we get this guy? He's kind of on a ledge. We didn't get the final hit, and we'll go and take this guy out too. Oh, look how quickly. Then they can go and buzzsaw all of these guys. You know, there are a lot of other units floating around and stuff, but I hope you could notice that they do some really good damage, especially when you've got that number 2 ability active. And that number 3 ability, absolutely great for spawning outside the city. If you're miles away, you know, your team's fighting in the interior of the castle and the only supply point you've got outside, these guys are a great next pick, because you can get back into the action really quickly. Really good for going around stuff. They're faster than cavalry. You know, when they've got that ability active, I should say. The number 1 ability, I'm not super enamored with. The problem with it is they don't get any impact charge damage. And, well, when they jump over, how do I put it? They kind of pause when they land, I guess is the way to do it. And some of them can take off away from the thing you've jumped over to attack. It's a bit hinky. I need some more practice with this. It's not like any other unit we've got, and so I'm a little bit. I've got some learning to do, you know. And again, if you've got some good learnings and any good tips for this unit, put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear them, and I'm sure lots of other players will too. All right, so it looks like we're doing a nice good push onto here. 5 of us. We'll make sure he doesn't get back up. Hit him with the minus 15% armor. We don't get a slow anymore. Kick him to the ground. Bring the boys in. Where's the rest of our team? This is going to end up very badly. These guys are not frontline warriors. Look what happens now. Look at this. Yes, they still do their damage, but they have absolutely no staying power. Whoops, I shouldn't be doing that. I just need to get back on the siege tower. So that's what happens when they're unsupported. What? Oh. So I need to sort of drag some heroes in here. What I want to do is put this ballista here, not because it's going to do a lot of damage, but because what I'm hoping is that some of those heroes will come and try and destroy it, and if they do, we'll just grab them and kill them. So let's hope that works for us. Ow. Really want those Namkhans dead. It doesn't look like it's going to work. There's just too many. But we're going to get some Namkhans for dinner. Hopefully, as long as they don't move away. We'll see how aware he is. He's not at all, though. He should be seeing them by now. Oh, yes, what a hit. Multiple hits. Oh, that is just beautiful. What a treb. You don't get trebs like that very... Whoops. You don't get trebs like that very often. They all landed squarely where I wanted them to. That's lovely. Thank you, RNG. We're going to get overwhelmed here. I need to go and get another unit, but... if they're going to pull back, we'll just take their point for them. We got more of them. Bloody Namkhans, they just pop up everywhere. We'll see if we can keep some of these guys alive a little longer. Oh, that was a lovely back charge there with the Selimkid cavalry or whatever they are there. And after this, I'm definitely going to go and get another unit. Alright, A done, B done, and our boys are on C already. Go on, team. Slight interrupt. We're not going to take it fully, I think. It does look like a little cheeky over the wall sort of thing. Looking at the map there. Oh, this is such a waste. Who's got their halberdiers at the back? If this was you, you're not helping the team, man. Why are these guys back here? Waste of time and energy. You know, if you haven't got the right unit, go and get the right unit. Don't just leave your unit at the back and doing nothing. It does absolutely nothing for your team. It's just terrible. Okay, so I don't really want to go in there. I think we're going to take a risk. It's a bit of a high risk, high reward thing. Hopefully they don't have their ranged heroes over here and chucking musket bombs up onto the wall and all sorts of stuff like that. I can see it's safe because I can see on the map that our team have already pushed right the way across the wall there. So I don't need to worry too much. We've got archers. Archers are not the best thing I wanted to find. But it's certainly better than musket heroes. Go on, boys and girls, shoot them. Shoot them! Nice damage on those. Oh, they're Metallurgy or something. I'm a little bit stumped as to what to do here. C's been captured. It looks like we're losing that right wall. Maybe I can just try and cause some damage and go get a melee unit. I'm doing that V and hold just to make them move along the wall until they've got a target. There we go. What am I doing? I've got arrow rain. We'll dump an arrow rain on there and see what happens. Super fast firing. Reasonably accurate. Just a bit of an ammo dump is what that skill's about. They actually track a bit more than I remember. We're about to get swamped on the right. We'll try and take some archers with us. I don't know if we're going to get away. We've got a hero blocking him. Probably want to get out of this arrow fire. Although there is a second unit over there. Don't know really what we can do here. Maybe just try and trade my archers for theirs. More stuff going on. Try and press them up here, spread them out a bit. Tell them to move until they can shoot. And I think we better do something about that. They're just not... My Namkhans do this sometimes, where they just sort of look at you like, well, what should I be doing? Well, you should be shooting. Look at all the targets in front of you. Hopefully we can take out a few of them, but we're about to get hit now. Goodbye, unit. Is what it is. Still alive. There we go. Better get out of here now. I want to go and get a melee unit. Now, on this particular server, I don't know if you've noticed, but you wouldn't have seen any gold tier or purple tier units, and that's for a very good reason. They restrict the first couple of weeks of the season to white, green and blue units only, which is great for new players especially. What's going on here? We'll knock a few of them over, do a bit of damage. Oop, missed the kick. Yeah, and after a few weeks they will open up the purple tier units into the game, and then after that they will open up the gold tier units into the game after that for the rest of the season. And that's when things get nasty. I think they do that because... Where's the supply point? Oh, it's moved. That's right. They do that because they want people to be able to use the new units effectively at the level they're supposed to be playing at. That's my estimate of it, because they put so much effort into these units, man. They're absolutely fantastic. And I can tell you from playing the Berserkers on the PTR server, they're going to be a super favourite of so many people. They can literally take on a stalwart unit from the front, kill the entire stalwart unit with their embrace, and not take any casualties. It's absolutely disgusting. Go and see my previous video if you want to see a demo of that. It was... absolutely nasty. Artiashima, remember, we were testing them out and it was a lot of fun. What's behind me here? Should be able to take this. Iron caps. In you go, condos, and we'll see if we can get these heroes behind. We'll certainly take him off his horse. Shock attack these buggers. That'll be the end of them. Absolute massacre. That Nadachi's outstaying his welcome. He got wolfed. They look like werewolves just jumping at them like that. It's absolutely fantastic. I love the aesthetics of this unit. Okay. Let's go and help our team. Alright, it's fallen to me, my job, to stop these guys charging all the archers. There we go, it was so predictable. You're welcome, teammates, and that's what you do as a longsword and support. Support doesn't just mean running around healing people. You've got a big shield. You've got a big deep pool of hit points that you can gain back very easily, and that's the sort of stuff you should be doing to support your team. You know, we did get a really nice damage buff now, but it's just not going to be enough to make you like a glaive or a spear. So don't play like a glaive or a spear. Play to your strengths. Here we go. We'll get another shock attack ready. Mow them down. Just in time to clean up, really. And what a clean up it is. Well over 100 kills now. And counting. So what do we want to do? What are our team up to? So what I'm thinking here is, what's the next move? We can't just push in, and I don't want to go and fight those land sharks. So I think I'll wait for my cooldowns. We'll go and just hide underneath the arc of these Namkhans firing over the wall here. Wait for the units cooldown, give them a heal, and then go look for something to kill. It does our team no good to go off half-cocked. Right, we're ready to go. Let's go see what we can find. We'll place them behind the archers here and make them a less appealing target. I don't really want to go charging in here, but it might be the go. Knock him off his horse. Go for him too. No. We got Metallurori. Give them a go. I don't really want to waste a shock attack on them though. It's coming behind. Prefecture Guard, I'll take them. They can be the shock attack victims. Happily slaughter that whole unit. Gosh, condos are good in this sort of game match style. See if we can kill some heroes. I'd like to get those gunners, but maybe just attack the heroes for now. Choppy, 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 choppy. Get him. Yep, nice. That short sword. That's the end of the unit. Healing for my friends, but I really want to go back and get my Prefecture Guard. We're going to get overwhelmed here. We are kind of forcing them to stay on the point, which makes them a little bit more exposed to our ranged heroes and things. But now those Prefecture Guard are going to end up behind me if I'm not careful, and this guy's going to hit me. Too many guns, too many Prefecture Guard, need to get out of here. You know, there's no point in dying for nothing. Wasn't achieving anything particularly good there except making the heroes exposed to our range fire and artillery fire, which could have got them killed. But there's no reason to die for that, just for that random opportunity. So let's go get some more bodies. The men and women of the Prefecture Guard will march out again, to victory no less. But we're sort of running down the clock a bit. See a neat little jump off the horse, heal yourself, jump back on? You should be doing things like that too. Just little advantages here and there when you've got some downtime. Hey boys and girls, sorry, I just want to pause the action just right there to tell you about my new t-shirts. See this handsome, devilishly handsome chap on the right hand side of the screen here? He's modelling one of the Night Stalker t-shirt prototypes. If you'd like a Night Stalker t-shirt or a Night Stalker hoodie, anything like that, please have a look for the link in the description below the video. Sorry for the interruption, let's get back to it. I had to say it twice because I said one to my group and then I had to say it to the whole team just to remind them of what's going on. Rattan crossbows and a longsword. That longsword will get a nasty shock, I think. Two of them. What? Oh, he's going to get hit by the prefectures. Splat. Alright, now we're not killing these fast enough. Prefecture drill, go. Happy massacre. There's a few heroes here. Let's see if we can do some damage to them. Yeah, my unit's just not stacking up, unfortunately. Ah, good. We have some support. We are taking D, so that will extend our time, which is very, very good news. Getting a bit wild on here. Oh, spear on a horse. That's going to hurt. 2 spears on a horse? The same guy. This is not... Ah, no, he's got me. Well played to that guy. Very well played. That was very smooth. That guy knows what he's doing. Didn't get off his horse until he knew the time was right. It was so well played. Very good, that spear player. Alright, so what are we doing? Got ourselves a new supply point. We've got no troops though. What's a longsword to do when you've got no troops? Artillery, I guess. Well, we've used our tree as well, haven't we? Mortar. What I want to do is I want to go around the back end and I want to try and... There's like a bridge from the spawn into where the final cap point is. And I want to try and keep ranged units off that. So this might be on the very edge of the range of the mortar, but we'll give it a crack. Well, it is on the edge of the mortar range. I know I've done this before. You're just going to be a little bit careful how you place. I have put them short before. But even if we don't do a lot of damage, it's quite hard at this range to get a decent hit. But even if we don't do a lot of damage, they'll scatter. You know, nobody wants to leave their ranged units in front of a mortar, a tier 2 mortar firing at them. I wonder if these shields know they can move up now. Probably not. This is one of the firework mortars from the previous season. I still have a few of them. 10 to be precise. Well, 9 now. Pretty colours. Doom with sparkles. Now with shiny stuff. But do you see how our gunners and things can now use... Ooh, that dual blades. I'm going to pretend I didn't see him. I can see some of our heroes on the D stairs. So I reckon if he comes around and he'll ult me first. If he does, he'll probably kill the mortar. But then I'll have him. Oh, we'll get our dual blade here. Right, this is him. Yep, right. No, sir, you're not getting away. Ambush. Heal for our friend. Go back to our mortar. But I don't... Quick, just have to hurry off a shot. Ooh, I hope it doesn't hit our troops. No, it didn't. Lovely. And there we go. That's a very solid victory. 187 murders. Didn't get MVP. Our team did really well. 1.3 million and 1.6 million. 72 kills for the condos. 29 and a murder for the Fenrir. And 26 for the Prefecture Guards. Namkhan's got 21. Look at all that beautiful participation score on the right-hand column. That's why we won so nicely. Our team were really focused on getting on the points and doing the right thing. A little bit below hero damage average, about average unit damage and damage taken, about average for a longsword. Longswords do take a lot of damage. And here we go. What did we do right and what did we do wrong? Spawning with the Fenrir pack wasn't the smartest idea, but it worked. It looks like they push siege just like any other unit, and they are range resistant. The Namkhans up the ladders, that was a small mistake, I think. Although I think spawning with them was a mistake. I should have maybe taken the prefectures at that point. But it did certainly help us push up, and it took some heat off the sea point while it became captured. You know, I lost the unit. I killed 21 other archers for my archers. So, I mean, it's kind of almost a unit swap. Not too bad. And in the end there, the condos did absolutely brilliantly. I think we played that well. And the prefectures as well. All in all, a really good game, and our team played really solidly. And again, if you're watching, Mr. Spear, that showed a lot of patience and skill. That was an excellent kill, sir. I applaud you. Anyway, well, I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battle. Thanks for coming to my channel.